It's the National Football League. Super Bowl 55. Set to kick off.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry now for David Montgomery. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Again, this is Montgomery. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
David Montgomery.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. The other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Now Locke on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Woods on the tackle. A gain of 2.
An option run here for Cam. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Now Newton on 1st down. Quick slant to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Browns 7. Washington, nothing.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run the option left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Flush to his right. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They look to throw. It's Locke sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
The 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw it is Locke, rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
29-yard
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Off the bootleg. Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Block. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
2-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try again with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here's Jones, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Browns add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Locke. He sets up the screen to Jones. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
To Ronald Jones.
And we're going to get a timeout.
It's a gain of
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
A 41-yarder.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The tackle made at the...
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Corey Peters.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good.
That third down conversion good for 23. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too much.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. John Simon able to get him for a loss of about 3.
3rd and 12.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he'll find Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Again, Newton. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, God.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. And Xavier Woods with a pick.